The Naurus are placed to cook in the hot water. In certain areas, superheated water from the volcano can reach nearly 100 degrees centigrade. Certain species of birds use the lake's warm mud to incubate their eggs. This bird's clutch of eggs is going to be soft-boiled. For the inhabitants of the island, this lake is a gift from above, for it offers them both food and a way to cook. The Vanuatu archipelago is particularly rich in different species of birds, 57 in all. Some of the species are found nowhere else on Earth. These eggs are those of a bird known as an incubator bird. Its name comes from its habit of using the lake's warm waters as a kind of natural incubator for its eggs. Santo is the largest island of Vanuatu. The inhabitants live off fishing, agriculture, and tourism, and the island is famous for its wonderful scuba diving. Luganville is the capital of Santo. Many of the buildings date back to the Americans' presence during World War II. Main Street is surprisingly large for such a small town, and ends in a market where the island's inhabitants sell their fruits and fresh produce. We can get an idea of the islanders' basic diet by looking at the stands. Bananas, plantains, yams, taro root, manioc, sweet potatoes, and pineapples make up a large part of their daily meals. On October 26, 1942, the USS President Coolidge, a former ocean liner transformed into a transfer ship for troops, was making its way to the harbor at Luganville with more than 5,000 American soldiers on board when it hit 2 American mines. The officer directed his ship towards the shore in an attempt to save it. The President Coolidge sunk about 20 meters from shore. All men aboard were saved, except 5, including the captain, who had stayed behind to organize his crew and was unable to make it off in time. His presence of mind helped save the lives of many men, but the boat sank to the bottom of the sea. Today, the wreck remains where it sank, but is attached to the shore. For many divers, it's the most interesting wreck in the world to be found in waters between 20 and 80 meters deep. It was perfectly preserved in the state it sank in. Dishes and supplies can still be seen on the bridge and in the cabins of this ship, which held no less than 5,000 GIs. The waters off Vanuatu and the seaweed have frozen the ship in time. The USS Coolidge offers an incredible journey back to the days of the war in the Pacific. Originally a luxury ocean liner, the 220,000-ton, 211-meter-long ship sank in 85 minutes. Divers must be careful when rounding the bridge or turning down a hull. A shark or barracuda could be just around the corner. Jeeps and cannons take on a different aspect when covered with seaweed. Million Dollar Point is another interesting diving area. After having offered its surplus material to the French for a low price, the American army became disgusted with the French's desire to have the equipment for nothing, and decided to sink it all. The waters off Vanuatu are a museum of the U.S. Army's presence in the Pacific during the war.